蓝方选手尼格丹来自于恩波格斗俱乐部 ，JCK 战局成战绩13战8胜，银量级力齿终结场次排行榜第3。他的对手东北飞虎上肢法，银量级官方排名第1，高居银量级力齿胜场数排行榜榜首。接下来，两位选手即将展开交锋。
I feel as though this man does not need any introduction at all. The Northeast Flying Tiger Shang Zhifa.
我感觉能打的时候就要去享受这个过程嘛，享受这个比赛。
Shang Zhifa, in my personal opinion, one of the greatest flyweights ever coming out of his region. He's still in there with these young guns, and he's right up there as the top pick to win the whole tournament.
我也是说，就是想打一些新鲜的血液，不想跟重复着打，没有什么兴奋劲儿。
From the blue corner, it's Nigedan.
尼格丹呢一直被称作是这个量级当中的冠军守门员。
He's a tremendous fighter.
拼了那么多年，就是为了打万的。
Nigedan is as tough as they come, eating a broken jaw.
其实每次对手他们都特别的激烈。
各大商业赛事头衔已经是实现了大满贯。打一遍，
没有什么好说的，就是好好干吧。光激烈没有用，最后还是要实力说话。
Guys, here we go. It's time for the semifinals. The first one comes at our flyweight tournament. Kicking it off is Shang Zhifa versus Nigedan. And I'm really high on both these guys. Let's talk about Nigedan. He's making his way down to the cage right now. Fighting out of Sutron. I know he trains all over the place. He had been training and changing for a long time. We see him coming out with the Umbo guys again.
I mean, he's from Umbo. We see his teammate who just finished Cholon there, already back out there to help out his teammate. There to support him and corner him. Their coach in the back there as well. He lived in Shenzhen for a while, was training at the Umbo gym in the outskirts of Shenzhen. But I believe his last 2 fights, he went back home and camped with the people back in Chengdu.
All right.
Growing up there at Umbo, he's been training his whole life. You know, he's 27 years old, and how many professional fights does he have that are documented?
Documented. Looks like we got 21.
It's insane.
Oh, wait, no. 32. Excuse me. 32 fights at the ripe old age of 27.
Insane, right?
That's crazy. He has a couple really big wins. So obviously in his last fight, he beat the former champion Buho Yoga in a closely contested decision. It was close.
Yeah, the former belt, yes, the former
he
belt
was a
holder.
former flyweight champion. He also has a win over Haile Arka. He finished Haile Arka in the first round back at JCK Fight Night 69. I called that one back in the day, September 23. So, you know what? He's shown that he can beat the best guys in this division. But he's got a tough task tonight against Shang Zhifa.
But he does have a couple of things. One, he's very hard to submit. He's only been submitted once, and we'll see the guy who submitted him in the co-main event tonight. And that was it. This guy's very tough. He's got a granite jaw, very, very durable. His striking is a little bit unorthodox, but just very scrappy, has good jiu-jitsu, and just tough as nails. Reminds me a little bit of Dan Henderson.
Okay.
Just never say die.
I can see it. The man, Shang Zhifa,
The legend.
the absolute legend, guys. Absolute legend of Chinese MMA.
东北飞虎, that translates to the northeastern flying tiger. And at 39 years old, you've got to think, when's this man going to stop? But it hasn't. I mean, he's been knocked out and came back to, you know, and just right back at the top. He's had 2 knockouts the last couple of years and just regroups and comes back same as before. Incredibly well-rounded. He's not, and everybody who's fought with him and trained with him says he's so much more powerful than he looks like. You know, rumored to be phenomenally strong, even though he doesn't look it. We see there in his corner a former national wrestler. Such a huge team. Long Yun, a lot of good fighters there. But this guy is just well-rounded. He's got his own submission named after him. the Shang Zhifa choke. And we saw in his last fight, he got rocked, almost finished the first round by Cholun, regrouped round 2, round 3, and came back and dominated that fight and got the win. So let's see how if he is his old self. It's a big challenge for Nigedan. However, he's been dropped in the last couple of years twice, not clean out, and he's been looking a little bit more stiff. And in Chinese we say Jiang Ying, just a little bit stiff and not as loose or fast as he used to be. But let's see.
39 years old, been there, done that. He's been the champ. He's won the million RB. He's fought everybody in this division, in some cases multiple times. And he's a tremendous grappler.
Very good. And just a cerebral fight. He's also a really, really good striker. Don't confuse. This guy's got a slick. Remember that fight? He dominated Buho Yoga with jabs. Let's see. If we have a look at silver tape, how these two match up. It's a huge age difference between the two. We see 12 years of difference. Everything else is pretty even.
本场 JCK MMA Final 男子银量级赏金赛半决赛的巅峰对决。南方选手身高165公分，臂展170厘米，体重57.50公斤，年龄27岁，来自于著名的恩波格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩21战13胜8负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩13战8胜5负。他就是来自于中国的南方选手那个大。本场比赛，红方选手身高167公分，臂展171厘米，体重57.50公斤，年龄39岁，来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩49战39胜10负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩12战10胜2负。他就是红方选手东北飞虎尚志发。本场比赛场上裁判王安莹。
开灯，开灯，好，注意后脑，注意刀口啊，不要折磨。OK。Judge, hi, ready, fight!
All set for this, the semi-final bout of the flyweight tournament between Nigedan in the blue and Shang Zhifa in the red. Shang Zhifa,
Oh,
my
Shang
goodness.
Zhifa kicks things off very quick with straight to the middle.
I also believe that there's a high probability of a
Nice
finish
kick.
in this fight. Shang Zhifa is just
I
a
don't-
master technician.
Yes, I don't think Shang Zhifa would be finished with a leg kick or a body kick, but he needs to be careful with that chin. That's been his Achilles for the last couple of years. Everything else has been almost perfect.
He did get knocked out by Buho Yoga.
But that was following a big headbutt which rocked him. Oh, straight through the middle. Shang Zhifa,
And then
he's looking fast today. I commented to you, I remember I told you, I was like, he looked a bit slow the first round against Cholun. Not at all today.
no, he's coming out fast tonight.
Crisp and smooth.
He also got knocked out by Hailai Arke, and that was clean.
That was a beautiful step through, switch up from highlight.
That was like the defining moment of Hailai Arke's career thus far.
And in R&B.
Yeah, incredible run that he had there. We'll see Zhou Qiang fighting later tonight, the man who beat him in the last fight. This division is just full of
Yeah. It's
tigers,
crazy, and you think like,
sharks.
you know, flyweights normally they don't have enough power to knock each other up, but not here.
That used to always be the criticism of the flyweight weight class. It's like you didn't see a lot of knockouts. Well, come watch the JCK flyweight division and tell me these guys are not exciting.
Beautiful slip back counter.
Nigedan is
And
tough
it feels
as nails.
like, yeah, he's very tough, but it feels like his game plan is very obvious. He's looking for that straight left, really head hunting. Some body kicks as well for him, but
Shang Zhifa, I feel like, is the master technician. Always got a great game plan and is able to follow through on game plans to a T.
Nigedan clipped him there with a hook there.
But the X factor is the chin. Because he has been knocked out really bad a couple times in the last couple years, right?
Yep.
And a lot of times you see, especially in older fighters, once their chin goes, it goes. And then,
Yes.
then they start getting finished much easier. We've seen that so many times in MMA.
If you've got to land the chin first, not easy to hit. Shang Zhifa is very elusive, very fast.
That's true.
I'm surprised that he's not looking to wrestle more.
I was just going to say, I feel like he probably
Nice
has.
counter from Nigedan there on the exit.
Nigedan is a really good wrestler.
Oh, beautiful left hook from Shang Zhifa himself.
Nigedan has like a really good chin.
Big punches thrown by Shang Zhifa.
Yeah,
These guys are trying to finish this fight early.
There's a lot on the line, right?
Well, also, I mean, you got to remember, they don't want to get injured. They need to fight very soon for, if the winner of this fight for $1 million RMB, very soon.
They told us that the finals might be in December. That's coming up. We're already at the end of October. December, that's less than 3 months away. So you're right. You definitely don't want to sustain a lot of damage in the semis in order to perform at your best in the finals. I feel like time is flying. We're already on the semifinals here.
1 minute and 40 seconds left in this first round.
One thing, guys, at home you'll see in Chinese MMA is strength of schedule. Chinese MMA fighters fight a lot. Like, look at Shang Zhifa. How many fights do you have? Like over 50? Nigedan has like 32 fights. That's
Nice
insane.
knees.
Oh, Nigedan landed a nice short little shot there.
Yep, I saw that.
Man, I'm nervous for this one. You know, we've heard rumors and some speculation that Shang Zhifa might retire after this tournament. Have you heard anything about
Yeah,
that?
I heard the same thing, but once you get $1 million RMB, you might change your mind again.
39 years old, been there, done that, done it all. And I always think it's always a really good look when a fighter can retire close to the top.
Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like winning the million again and then calling it quits.
And just riding off into the
Riding
sunset.
off into the sunset, coaching, doing your thing.
Both
He
these
got
guys
cracked there.
exchanged. Yeah, they exchanged. Just a lead hook from Nigedan.
Oh, okay, now I think this is where Shang Zhifa.
Only 20 seconds left.
Oh, you're right. Not much time left here to work. But I just feel that the grappling of Shang Zhifa, especially if he can get to the back, will be a real problem here.
Nice knee.
Nigedan is able to escape danger. Competitive first round between these two. They
Talking a bit there.
exchanged some words at
Some
the end of round one.
mind games there. What do you say to your opponent? I once had a fighter say to me,
往后靠，对你给他按手，你给他按手，丢在地上，你给
Throw
他。
you off big time. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Shang Zhifa came out fast. His strikes were coming hard, fast, and accurate in the first half of the first round.
but you know, Nigedan's very, very durable, and he was throwing back. I think Shang Zhifa landed more and then cleaner. But like I said, Nigedan has that
head
granite
kick
chin.
just barely missed. I was going to say, the only entity that is truly undefeated in MMA is Father Time.
Oh, of course.
Nobody can beat Father Time.
Time waits for no man. However, Shang Zhifa has been able to keep it at bay for a very long time.
Especially in the lighter weight classes with older fighters.
The speed's the problem, right?
Speed is usually the first thing to go as you get older. Power can stick around for a long time. That's why you see a lot of older heavyweights still able to compete well into their 40s, but very rare to see a flyweight in their 40s. Here we have Nigedan in the blue and Shang Zhifa in the red in our semi-final flyweight bout of the $1 million RMB tournament. Winner of the tournament gets 1 million RMB. Roughly 150,000.
Nigedan going to the body.
Oh,
Beautiful catch.
American dollars.
Oh, no, he's already
this
on
is
his
what
back.
I said.
He's already on his back.
This is what I said. If Shang Zhifa was able to get the back, I thought it would be trouble because he is so crafty
And he's so
in
good.
getting that choke. And he has a variation of the rear naked choke, which in China is known as the Shang Zhifa choke.
Yeah, he's got his own variation, that's right.
And it's when the guy pulls down the top hand, he's still able to find a way to finish the choke.
And we saw his control.
Well, there we go, you know.
And he dominated Nigedan's teammates, Choluan, by keeping so, very, very good back control. But look at Nigedan
Nigedan did a great job there.
just keep on turning. Now Nigedan on top.
He just kept moving. Was able to strip
Uh-oh,
the
needs
hooks.
to be careful. Shang Zhifa does have a good guard.
I don't think he's going to want to stay on his back, though.
Of course not.
Up kicks are also dangerous here. Let's see if Shang Zhifa tries to scramble up to his feet. I feel like he had the space to try to get, oh, nice.
Oh, nice little trip.
That was beautiful. Just highlights the technical grappling.
Oh,
prowess.
nice little stiff jab catching Nigedan on the way in. Readjusted the mouthpiece of Nigedan there.
You see a deep breath from Shang Zhifa. Okay, you know,
He threw a big 1-2 and Shang tried to go underneath it.
with the front headlock here.
He's going to try to set up his own guillotine. Doesn't really have the right body type as
There's a lot
we
stockier.
saw, yeah, than Cholun.
So you're not going to see Darces and Anaconda chokes,
That
stuff like
easily.
that come as easily. Generally, when you have longer arms, it's a little easier to find angles to get chokes like that. Now we have Shang Zhifa
on the single leg.
on the single here.
Going to the, still on single.
He's so crafty. You give him any space, he finds a way to impose his will.
Nigedan has been working that body.
Shang Zhifa looks a little bit more fatigued
Stuff jab
than I
right
would have
through.
expected, given that we're only halfway through this fight.
And he's fought so many 5-rounders.
Oh, and he just got cracked by a left hand. Guys, I think the momentum is shifting over to Nigedan here.
Oh, he eats a stiff uppercut, but look at how tough Nigedan is.
He lands
a knee.
Look at this. Nigedan is pouring it on him here. Shang is having a little bit of trouble with the forward pressure from Nigedan. Look. Wow.
Feels like he's too much for him.
Just too physically powerful. We see Shang Zhifa kind of concede bottom position. Goes for that.
Almost went to the back.
Wow. An unexpected turn of events here.
I mean, we say unexpected, I mean, Nigedan, he ate a lot of damage there. I think, even though it looked like Nigedan's walking forward, I think Shang Zhifa actually landed more. Just the momentum of the fight is definitely moving to Nigedan.
I think he probably did land more. But the overall trend of the fight, it does feel like it's shifting in Nigedan's favor a little bit here.
Nice low kick, another nice one to the thigh,
Those
another one
don't
to
feel
the...
very nice. Let's see if Shang is able to get up to his feet here. He does have a little bit of space now. The referee does it for him. Let's see, we have less than a minute left in the second round.
50 seconds, deep breaths from Shang Zhifa now.
Indeed, I'm a little surprised to see his conditioning
Smiles up
wearing
with his tag.
a little bit here. He did get cracked hard with that left hand to the body now as well.
Nigedan really trying with those knees after he has that thumb grip, trying to catch the chin of Shang Zhifa.
This would be a massive feather in the cap of Nigedan if
Absolutely.
he's able to get this done. Having a name like that on your resume is huge.
Oh, Shang Zhifa looking for the uppercut. Uppercut just misses there.
10 seconds left here in this second round.
Big kick. The pressure from Nigedan.
That'll do it. I think Nigedan said Nishula.
Right? You think
Yeah,
he told him you lost?
That's what I saw. Mind
Mind
games.
你调动他。是前辈，你不要去拉头。
Take a look at some of the action from the second round here. Shang Zhifa on the
Beautiful
single
trip.
leg trips out the leg of Nigedan here. Beautiful little push-pull tripod sweep there. That was a hard left hand by Nigedan here. The biggest thing that surprised, and another one, the biggest thing that surprised me is like the conditioning of Shang Zhifa didn't really seem there. Towards the end of the second round, he looked quite fatigued. For a
Let's
man
see
who's
now.
been through so many 5-round fights.
Could be, man, but we saw him look kind of bad against Cholun, and he rallied.
Nigedan is talking to him.
Nigedan's pretty fired up.
There's some complaints from Nigedan's corner that they're letting Shang Zhifa rest too long, too much time between rounds. Shang Zhifa does look quite tired.
Quick little lead hook there from Shang Zhifa. Followed by the jab. Nigedan working the body.
This is
Toughness of Nigedan.
and he's got such a chin too.
He just walks through those punches and throws back.
He's willing to eat a few to land one.
Yep.
Maybe he just doesn't respect the power of Shang Zhifa enough to be cautious. And it does seem like the forward pressure of Nigedan is wearing down Shang Zhifa. You know, before this fight actually took place, if you looked at this matchup on paper, I think most people would have picked Shang Zhifa to win.
Well, I still think he's winning, to be honest. I just think he doesn't look that good, but there he gets the dump.
That is a huge takedown. Let's see if he's able to stay on top. Last time he took it back, Nigedan was able
Might
to
go for a reverse triangle here. Or an armbar. Oh no, he's back on the back again.
I think that is the much more intelligent move. To
But
just
look at Nigedan, so good.
Oh my goodness.
Nigedan doesn't really have too much of a neck though. You know, he's got huge traps.
Let's see, you know, Shang Zhifa did a really good job of maintaining control throughout all of that movement and transition.
And remember that the only time that Nigedan's ever been submitted was a bulldog choke. I think it's, yeah, and that bulldog choke is such a rare thing
And
to
he
get.
was exhausted at that point in the fight. I believe it was in the third round, wasn't it?
I can't remember, but I mean, bulldog choke, man, that's something you don't see very often.
Although we've seen it multiple times in JCK somehow.
Yeah.
JCK is the king of rare submissions in Asia, in MMA in general. And we saw the Scottish Twister, multiple Suloev stretches, multiple bulldog chokes. Here we go. Shang Zhifa,
Look at how he tucks.
he's going for that neck crank now. It's just like you said, Nigedan is like, he's
Almost doesn't have a chin.
he's going for that neck crank. It's not under the chin. It definitely doesn't feel good, that's for sure. He's just cranking the jaw. Let's see, it could be trouble, especially if he's able to really get the torque and twist his head and spine and turn it into a really nasty neck crank. Sometimes you see it. Sometimes you see bigger, stronger, heavier guys able to just crush a guy's face.
This is really good for Shang Zhifa because, you know, he's racking up right time here.
He's definitely winning the round. And you'll never see a referee stand them up from back position like this, because it's literally one of the most dominant positions in grappling. In a grappling tournament, you get 4 points, which is the most amount of points you can be awarded for a single position for having the back, but he slips out.
Just shrugs him off. Oh, nice up kick.
What was that about? What was that about? You can't up kick?
I don't understand.
Triangle.
Triangle position here. But now he's got his hand inside.
We see Nigedan trying to fish his left arm inside. I mean, there is danger here. It's not close yet, but there is danger. The referee tells him to work. He's in a submission. He's literally in a submission hold. All right, Nigedan escapes danger. Now he's on top here.
Nice kicks again. 1 minute left.
Wow, really close fight, and I have no idea how it's going to be scored. Okay, Nigedan landing some ground and pound here now.
He's on the back.
He looks to attack the back.
Of Shang Zhifa.
I think it would be incredibly difficult to submit Shang Zhifa.
Heavy on him, riding, trying to bully him. Get some ground and pound in here. Nigedan working. 40 seconds left.
40 seconds left in this fight. We see Nigedan with a good position here against the fence. Can he rack up some points? Get some ground and pound going.
To the thigh. Shang Zhifa's going to stand up very soon. Very tired. I'm surprised he's not even standing up. He could just stand up there.
How do you score this fight?
I don't know, man. I think 1 and 2. Shang Zhifa won the round.
Wow. Nigedan landing some big shots here. 5 seconds left to close this fight out. Who will come out on top? Nigedan with his hand raised. Shang Zhifa with his hands on his head.
That is a close one. I think this is going to be hairline. So close. Who won the second round is my question. I think the third round is obvious. But the first and second, personally, I think Shang Zhifa won that. But let's see. There, Nigedan celebrating as if he's won. Shang Zhifa absolutely exhausted.
Let's take a look at some of the action from this fight. It was a great fight. Shang Zhifa came out swinging fast, hard, and accurate with his punches in the first round. And then we saw momentum kind of shift over to Nigedan. The whole fight is a beautiful trip takedown by Shang Zhifa. The whole fight, Nigedan was walking him down on the feet, unafraid of the power of Shang Zhifa. He was willing to eat a shot or two, to give a shot.
Just so tough and durable is Nigedan. He's like tough as nails, aggressive.
Tough, durable, powerful. And then we saw the craftsmanship of Shang Zhifa. He had those nice little sweeps from guard. He had the back control. He had this nice neck crank attempt. It wasn't really close, but still looks good for the judges. I don't know who to give this one to. Such a close fight. I don't think you could be unhappy with it going either way. Like, there won't be people calling robbery.
I think it's about the
either
second
way.
round. I think Shang Zhifa won the first. But personally, I would say Shang Zhifa. That's just my opinion. Let's see if the judges
Let's take a
agree.
look.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 1 28 to 29。2号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 2 28 to 29。3号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 3 28 to 29。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定蓝方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, representing China, the blue corner, Nigedan. 尼格丹，请留步。尼格丹，请留步，回到我们的舞台中央。
有点过于兴奋了是吗？这场比赛里，我们看到你实现了自己赛前的诺言，你击败了银量级的大魔王，现在感觉怎么样？
感觉特别好，但是第一回合打得狗屎一样，但是第2回合、第3回合我才刚刚开始。好，我先说2句啊。好，特别感谢我的干爹，因为没有干爹就没有我们现在的这个平台。然后感谢王教练，感谢我的德王教练，还感谢小金刚，还有感谢邱伦，他们2个都曾经打过上肢法，都教了我很多招式。这次比赛不是我一个人赢的，也要靠他们2个，然后也是团队的荣耀。然后我很感谢这个阿若伯巴一直对我们的赞助，真的我们太需要这些赞助了，没有他们这些赞助，我们可能放弃了梦想。但是很感谢阿若伯巴一直对我们的赞助。
那么之前很多人都说你是冠军级别的守门员，但是这次我们看到已经一只脚踏入到决赛当中了。接下来你个人认为这2位你接下来的这个对手谁会对你的威胁更大一点？
威胁倒没有，只要我好好备战，这跟谁都五五开，因为赛前99%网上预测都是我输，但我就是要给他们证明看我能赢。
没错，1%还是创造了奇迹。女士们、先生们，掌声送给我们的尼格丹。